everyone, what is up? It's Berlin. Welcome back to my channel. This video today, it's going to be a bit of an update on the whole Jeffree Star Hush money scandal regarding Gage Arthur, because Christopher Stone has now uploaded another video on the whole situation. He is sharing what is his truth, so anything that I say in this video is going to be based on his video, therefore it is not fact. It has all come from his video, what he said. I'm going to be giving my opinion, my thoughts, sharing what I thought about that whole video. Let's get into it. And of course, I've got no eye makeup or anything on. I've just put down some base, but what we are going to do, I'm going to go into the Lunar Beauty Moonspell palette and do a nice purple eye look to go with my purple hair. And we are going to talk about this video because honestly, to me, it seemed that Chris Stone said a lot of things that might not be true. I think there was some truth in the video, but I don't think everything he said was true. So I'm going to talk about it. First thing that struck me about this video, if you didn't see the video, I will link it down below. But the first thing that struck me about this video was the way that he spoke about one of the alleged witnesses in this whole scandal, Chris Avery Bennett. Now, Chris Avery Bennett is trans, and the way that Chris Stone spoke about her really got my goat, first of all, because honestly, he came across very kind of transphobic. To me, his whole delivery of that video was weird as well. So I'm just starting off my eyes with the shade Sabrina, which is this gorgeous purple one here. Now let's do a little bit of an update, a bit of a recap on the whole situation. If you're not aware, which I'm sure you probably are, especially if you've seen any of my videos on this so far, what has happened is Jeffree Star has been accused of paying out hush money to silence alleged sexual assault victims. Now, this all happened back in the sort of MySpace days, 2008, that kind of time period. So these are not recent events to start with, but this whole thing has come out because, first of all, Chris Stone from Sticky Drama, he shared the story from Gage Arthur. Then Business Insider grabbed onto the story and they shared their version of it. Now, Chris Stone is alleging that Insider's version isn't 100% correct, that he was the person who originally shared this story, everything like that. But what he had to say on the whole situation, the sort of main point of it was that Jeffree Star has paid out $45,000 to Gage Arthur because Gage Arthur is alleging that Jeffree Star used a taser on him, forcibly performed oral sex on him, and drugged him with Ambien as well. So these are the allegations that Gage Arthur is making about Jeffree Star. As well as the hush money, there is also a full NDA that was presented to Gage Arthur and some of the other witnesses in this situation. One of those witnesses being Amor Hilton, who is a sex worker or was a sex worker at the time that these alleged events happened. So Chris Stone in his video shared a voice recording from Amor Hilton. Amor Hilton claims she didn't read the NDA, she just signed it. But she said, oh, you know, I can go back and look into it if there's something that I've missed that I should look at. So she didn't read the NDA, she just signed it, which is a little bit weird to me. If somebody presented you with an NDA for something this serious, surely you'd read it. That's just my opinion, you know, at least I would. If somebody presented me with an NDA about sexual assault allegations and a celebrity, I would read the damn NDA. I mean, I don't know why she didn't, but Chris Stone alleges that he used to live with Amor Hilton and that, you know, she was a prostitute and all of this kind of stuff. I don't know how much truth there is in Chris Stone's story. I don't know how credible he is. So I'm not going to take every single thing that he said as fact. Speaking of the whole NDA, Chris Stone is alleging that Jeffree Star's attorneys, who are Gibson and Dunn, funnily enough, the same people who are handling the Tati Westbrook and Without a Crystal Ball case, He is alleging that Gibson and Dunn, the attorneys, have made an error in the NDA, but he also said that the NDA wouldn't prevent Gage Arthur from going to the police about these allegations. So Gage Arthur does have the right to speak to police about all of this. He's chosen not to, and he's accepted the money from Jeffree Star instead. Also, the other two witnesses that have accepted the money are Moore Hilton and somebody named Danny, who I'm not exactly sure of. So those two have also accepted $10,000 each. Okay, now I'm just using the shade Page and just blending out the edges here. So there was, of course, a fourth witness, a fourth person in this Business Insider article and in the Sticky Drama article that was talked about, and that was Chris Avery Bennett. Now, Chris Avery Bennett is a trans woman, so the way that Sticky Drama, Chris Stone, spoke about Chris Avery Bennett, I have to say, I found it all really transphobic and really kind of disgusting. First of all, that was one thing that struck me about this whole thing. The way that he spoke about Chris Avery Bennett, the way that he spoke about her struggles with mental health, it was gross. Really disgusting, really not nice. He called her crazy, all of this kind of stuff. Said that, you know, she herself had admitted to not being mentally well and everything. He went into her history. I really don't think the way that he spoke about her was nice at all. But he also brought up a blog called The Scoop Talk. Now, The Scoop Talk is a blog which talks a lot about Chris Avery Bennett. Christopher Stone is thinking that this blog is run and written by Chris Avery Bennett herself. Chris Avery Bennett denies that this blog is written by her. She's told me that herself. I have the receipt of that, and I will pop that up here so that you can see that. So Chris Avery Bennett denies that she is the one writing this blog, denies that she's the one behind it. But moving on from that, Gage Arthur never had a lawyer in this whole situation. I find that really weird because Jeffree Star is a millionaire. You know, if you were taking on a millionaire in a sexual assault allegation case, surely you would want a lawyer. I mean, maybe it's the case that Gage Arthur couldn't afford one, but surely you would want a lawyer to protect yourself. Maybe Gage Arthur couldn't afford it, as I said, but I just find that a little bit funny, a little bit unfair. You know, it was all very much in Jeffree Star's favour. Obviously, they didn't want this story to get out at all because it is damaging and it is defamatory to the whole, you know, reputation of Jeffree Star and his brand. Unfortunately, in this situation for Gage Arthur, I don't think this is going to go any further, and I don't think Jeffree Star is going to respond at all unless Gage Arthur gets a lawyer involved and decides to go to court with this. Unless he reports it to police, gets a lawyer, all of that stuff. I don't think this is going to go any further at all for him. In the case of Chris Avery Bennett, I don't know what's going to happen. Chris Avery Bennett seems to want Jeffree Star to come out and acknowledge this whole situation publicly. Chris Avery Bennett, of course, alleges that she received an unsolicited dick pic from Jeffree Star when she was 15 years old. Now, it's transpired that that dick pic was not actually a picture of Jeffree Star's manhood. So it was somebody else, you know, somebody else's peen, but it came to Chris Avery Bennett from Jeffree Star's account. So, although it wasn't his dick, he still sent that picture to Chris Avery Bennett when she was 15. Which is bad. You know, she was a minor. That is really not good. You know, it's not nice. Following on from the Sticky Drama videos, Chris Stone has now received a cease and desist from Jeffree Star's attorneys, Gibson and Dunn. You know, so he is going to be in a bit of trouble for sharing the information that he's shared. But I don't actually think he seems all that credible anyway. The people that I do believe in this whole scandal, this whole situation, are Chris Avery Bennett, who, you know, of course, talked about the dick pic that she received and the bullying and harassment that she received on behalf of Jeffree Star when his fans attacked her back in the day and all of this. Chris Avery Bennett went through a lot of mental struggles, and, you know, to be honest, if you've got a lot of Jeffree Star fans attacking you, it's hard to deal with, you know, because a lot of the Jeffree Star fans are quite sort of rabid, in my opinion. And when they attack you, they'll go for the jugular. I don't know, but I think that Chris Avery Bennett was treated unfairly. And I do believe Gage Arthur's story. I do believe his allegations about the whole thing, that Jeffree Star did forcibly perform oral sex on him. I do believe that, because what we've seen of Jeffree Star, his history, everything like that, I just think he would have been the type of person to do that back in the day. There was a lot of that kind of behaviour going on back in the MySpace era, so I don't think that Gage Arthur is lying. It's funny to me how Jeffree Star's people have really tried so hard as well for Business Insider not to release this story. You know, they've tried everything, they've paid people off, but it still all came out. Jeffree Star's been exposed. It's really not been Jeffree Star's year. The thing that's so absurd to me in all of this is that Jeffree Star was the one in 2019, of course. How can we forget to call James Charles out and call James Charles a predator? But honestly, it seems now like Jeffree Star is the predator, not James Charles. So to be honest, I am very done with Jeffree Star at this point. You know, I can't continue to buy his makeup and support his brand in good faith. Whatever you guys think, you know, you can all make up your own minds about the situation. But to me, Jeffree Star is now somebody who has sexually assaulted someone. And that's something that I wouldn't ever forgive a person for. You know, it's like saying, oh, you murdered someone. Oh, that's okay. I'll forgive you for it. No, I'm not going to forgive that. You know, that's just not something I'm going to do. You know, Jeffree Star has not as yet come forward and shared his version at all. But, you know, all it's been is, oh, his people have denied the allegations, his, you know, attorneys. It's a mess. But honestly, I can't continue with Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I can't support him, his brand, none of that. And of course, while this is going on with Chris Stone coming out with his videos, Jeffree Star has once again gone off to Wyoming with his makeup artist. So he was showing more pictures of bullets. I'm like, girl, is this yet another threat? Being that Chris Stone has received a cease and desist, I would assume that that is a direct threat to Chris Stone or to other journalists like Kat Tenbarge, who wrote the Insider articles. It really looks that way to me, that Jeffree Star is trying to threaten people to shut up talking about this. But honestly, people are going to talk about it. It's a big scandal. Jeffree Star can't silence everyone. And on that note, guys, I am going to stop this little video here. So I'm going to go finish my look and I'll be back later with another drama video for you. So take care, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.